Welcome to RN tutorials on kinematics of machinery. And from this video onwards, I upload the videos regarding the kinematics of machinery. So in this particular video, I'm going to explain about the introduction. So that means here I'm going to give some introduction to the kinematics of machinery. So what do you mean by basically a kinematic machinery, and from which basic subject it is came, and what exactly we discuss in this kinematics of machinery, that we are going to discuss as an introduction to this subject. So first I would like to start the word which is kinematics here. And basically what do you mean by kinematics? I think from mechanical engineering first year onwards you may be hearing about the word which is kinematics. What it means here it deals with the study of motion of object without considering the forces here. So in kinematics, or it is a subject which deals with the study of motion and without considering the forces acting on a particular body which is causing that motion. So how we briefly understand means here, assume on a base I am taking one object to which I'm applying a particular force. So when you apply the particular force and when it exceeds the friction between the object and the base, automatically uh, the object starts moving with a particular velocity. And when you move, it can change its position with a particular velocity v it has been attained. And when you continue increasing the force, so assume the when it is moving, you are going on increasing the force, so then the velocity per time also will be increasing. So that means it will gain particular acceleration more than at initial position. So after that again you may be applying a constant force, again it can attain another velocity finally. So during this movement of the object, when you are applying the force more than the friction in between the object, what is happening here? The so many elements we are considering related to the motion of the object. So one is velocity and another one is acceleration, and ultimately it is displacing from one position to the another position. So S is the displacement of the object. So here what are the elements we can consider related to the motion of this particular object means, that is velocity, acceleration and displacement. Okay, so the kinematics means here we need to discuss about the characteristics or properties related to the motion other than the forces causing that motion of the object. Okay, so that exactly means about the kinematics. Mainly we consider the velocity and acceleration of the object when the object is under motion. That is about exactly kinematics. But what do you mean by kinematics of machinery? Here we have already defined for the word which is kinematics, and we are going to discuss about kinematics of machinery. So what exactly means? How can we define for kinematics of machinery? The same thing, will modify the definition related to the machine here. So how can we define means, here it deals with the study of motion of parts of a machine. So here we have mentioned it is the study of motion of any particular object, but here particularly here we need to consider the part, a part of a machine. So related to a part of a machine, we need to study the motion characteristics of that particular part out of the number of parts. Otherwise for all the parts we'll be studying about the motion characteristics, and at the same time without considering the forces acting on those parts. So the kinematics means we need to study the motion without considering the forces. The same sentence we have repeated. And the next step, masses of those objects. So we should not consider the forces and as well as the mass of the part which is taking place for a particular part of a machine. So particularly we study about the motion characteristics of the parts of a machine without considering the forces and the masses of those parts. So forces means here whenever you fix one part to the another part, automatically it can experience the force by the next link. So when you are going to study about the kinematics, that forces we need to neglect, and at the same time that part can also have a particular mass. So that mass also we need to neglect. So except that we need to study about the motion characteristics, then only it can be called as a kinematics of machinery. Next, we go for what is the exact main base subject from which it has been evolved. So what is that main subject means, which is the theory of machines. Basically, the kinematics of machineries came from theory of machines. So what do you mean by theory of machines? So in the name itself, it is the theory about the machines, which covers everything about the machines here. Okay, now. So what do you mean that everything here? That is, it deals with the study of machines, mechanisms, motion of various parts of mechanism, and also about the parts used to form different kind of the mechanism. So everything about the machine we discuss in theory of machines about the machine's operation of a machine, and mechanism we are using for making part that particular machine, and the motion of various parts of the mechanism which is used to make a machine. And similarly, regarding the parts, how they are shaped to get the required kind of the mechanism, so those parts also can be discussed in the theory of machine. So based upon these many things we need to discuss in this theory of machines. So it is again classified into two types. So what are the two types? One thing already is known, which is the subject that we are going to discuss here. That is kinematics of machinery. And the second one is dynamics of machinery. Okay. So one part is kinematics and the other part is dynamics. In kinematics, whatever the elements you are neglecting, those elements can be discussed in the dynamics of machinery here. So kinematics means we study only the motion without considering the force and mass. But here when you come to the dynamics, we need to study the motion by considering the forces and masses also. So that is dynamics. So this dynamics is again classified into two types. Okay. So what are the two types here? One is kinetics and another one is statics. So under statics also, each and every part can experience force and as well as it can have a mass. In kinematics also the same thing happens, but here kinetics means under motion we'll be studying about the motion characteristics, forces and masses of the object, how they are affecting the motion of the various parts, how the forces and masses are affecting the motion of the various parts we study in kinetics. But in statics, under stationary condition, whenever the machine is not operating, only simply the machine or mechanism is formed. In that condition, what are the number of forces are going to act over each and every part by its adjacent part, and similarly how the mass is also affecting the forces acting on that particular part. So all these things will be discussed in static. Under static means in stationary condition, about the forces and the masses will be discussing in statics. In kinetics, under motion, we'll be studying about the forces and mass. In static, under stationary condition, we'll be discussing about the force and mass. So that is about the classification of theory of machines, in which one part is kinematics of machinery that we are going to discuss in this channel. Okay, na? So again we try to go through the definition of each and every term here, that is kinematics of machinery, dynamics of machinery, kinetics and statics. So how can we exactly define a kinematics of machinery? So already it deals with the study of motion characteristics of various parts of a mechanism without considering the forces causing the motion and their masses. So only we need to discuss about the characteristics like velocity and acceleration and displacement, and without considering the forces by which the part is gaining particular velocity and acceleration, and at the same time mass also is neglected in the kinematics of machinery. And similarly when you go to the dynamics of machinery, so again it is deals with the study of motion, forces, masses of various parts of a mechanism. So dynamics deals with, dynamic means it should be under motion. So in dynamics of machinery, we need to discuss about the motion by considering the forces and masses by which the part is gaining particular motion in the form of velocity and acceleration. So everything will be discussed in the dynamics of machinery. We'll include the forces and masses here. So this dynamics is again divided into two types that already we know, that is kinetics. So kinetics means exactly in under motion we'll be studying about the motion characteristics of various parts of a mechanism by considering the forces and mass. And similarly, static means under stationary condition. It deals with the study of various forces acting on any part of a mechanism when it is in static condition. Study of forces and as well as the masses also will be considering for the various parts of a mechanism under stationary condition in statics. Okay, these are the different types we can consider about we can consider for studying the machine or mechanism of a machine here. And next we go for a basic terminology. Otherwise, before that we try to define a machine. So how can we define a machine? Here we are going to study about kinematics of machinery. Machinery means it is machine only. So how can we define a machine? So machine is a device which receives one form of the energy and converts into useful work. So any device if you are using, if it is able to convert one form of available energy into our useful required work, then it can be called as a machine. So we'll take one example as engine, pump, boiler, etc. A fan, a motor, and whatever uh, device which is able to convert one form of the energy into another required form, that can be called as a machine here. So how can we exactly analyze the engine is a machine. So how can you analyze means here we'll take the figure of the engine here. This is the two-stroke engine, and if you want to say this engine as a machine, what it has to do, it has to convert one form of the energy into useful work. So what is the one form of the energy, that is the available form of the energy, and what is the required work you are getting from this engine means here. Whenever you try to operate this two-stroke or four-stroke engine, initially we'll be inserting air fuel ratio into it. And when the compression happens, it will burn and it will burn and it will blast. It will cause the motion of the piston downward direction. Okay, now, so the burning of the fuel, that is the heat energy. Burning means it can produce the heat. That heat energy we are converting into the mechanical movement of the crank here, crank and towards the crankshaft. So here what is exactly happening? The available form of the energy is heat energy here, and the required output work we are getting here, it is the rotation of the crank here. So ultimately the crankshaft rotates. When you couple the crankshaft to the required wheel, that wheel will be rotated, which is the mechanical energy we are getting. And from that we can do any useful work, that is rotating the wheel for two-wheeler. Okay, so moving from one place to another place, that is a useful work you may be getting from this engine. So this engine can be said as a machine which is converting heat energy into mechanical work here. And similarly, we'll take another example, which is a single acting reciprocating pump. So pump can be also considered as a machine. So what is exactly happening here? The rotation of this cam causes the reciprocation of the piston inside the cylinder. So during this, what is happening? Initially, you are rotating the cam. So that means the input energy is the mechanical energy. And due to the piston reciprocation inside the cylinder, the water can be entering into the cylinder and it will be existing from the cylinder. Okay, so that means we are discharging the water from low level to the higher level. That is the useful work you are getting. So that means here mechanical energy you are converting into hydraulic energy. You are giving the energy to the water to be displaced from low level to the high level. So the here also the conversion, useful conversion is happening, which is in the form of mechanical energy into hydraulic energy. So this kind of the pump or any pump can be considered as a machine. So the boiler is also machine which will be utilizing the heat energy only to get the required output as mechanical work and as well as the electricity. So these are the examples, so many examples we can take. So if you want to understand thoroughly, so I have taken these two examples uh, to know exactly what is happening for a machine. So how we can define a machine in the form of what is the energy it is taking and what is the energy it is giving. That is only the conversion is happening. Then only it can be called as a machine here. Okay, I hope you understood. So next we go for the basic terminology which is required to understand the kinematics of machine. So basic terminology means ultimately we need to completely understand about the machine. So the first I consider the machine. So how the machine is formed means we can say that machine is formed from a mechanism. So based upon the mechanism you are forming, then only based on that only the machine will be operated. And similarly, how the mechanism is formed? The mechanism is formed by making a kinematic chain. Okay, so how the kinematic chain is formed? The kinematic chain is formed from kinematic pairs. And how the kinematic pair is formed? By the combination of kinematic links. Okay, these are the basic elements we need to know to thoroughly understand about the mechanism and as well as the machine. Okay, in introduction topic and something basics about the kinematics of machinery, we'll be discussing initially about the links which are used to make pair, and pairs which are used to make chain, and the chain which is used for making mechanism. From mechanism ultimately we'll be getting the machine. So the formation of the machine starts from the idea of mechanism, and this idea of mechanism can be implemented with the help of these different elements in the form of parts. All the parts are arranged in the form of pairs and chains, and ultimately it gives mechanism. So when it is able to transmit a kind of motion to get the required output work, then only it can be called as a machine. Okay, so this is up to basic terminology that we need to know when we study about the kinematics of machinery. Okay, that's all about the introduction to the kinematics of machinery. So in this video I have explained about how to define, so not how to, what is the definition of the kinematics of machinery, and from which subject it is came, that is theory of machines, and what is the classification is available for theory of machines, and the definitions of various types of theory of machines, and the basic terminology which are required to thoroughly understand about kinematics of machines. Okay, that is it. I hope you understood. If you still have any doubts, uh, feel free to give a comment to my video so that I'll try to clarify your doubts, and subscribe to my channel and share my videos with your friend. Thank you all.